kumbaga, at this point ngayon na naiisip ko, like, what if my prayer would have been different? I prayed the angry prayer na I prayed, Lord, bakit ganito? Bakit ginawa mo sa akin to? Bakit nanakaw kotse ko? What if I prayed that prayer instead of saying sorry to God na hindi ko man lang siya na-obey? I think about it till this day. What could have happened? Na siguro, hindi ko na siguro talaga nahanap yung kotse. I still wonder about that. Kung ano yung mangyayari, what could have happened. Pero like Kanye West said, I guess we'll never know. Bye-bye na, aalis ka na. What's going on mga kasupan? Today nagbabalik naman tayo sa panibagong video. Today I will tell you the story of why it is that I sold my car, the Subaru STI. So without further ado, before I start crying, let's get into this video. Let's go. So before anything, siguro na nagtataka kayo, what do I drive right now? Well, let's go to some B-roll right now. Kung ano ngayon ang dinadrive ko ngayon mga ka-super. Anyways, as you can see, yan ang yung dinadrive ko ngayon. I will get to what I'm driving, whose it is, and stuff like that in sa bandang huli na. Pero ngayon, explain ko muna kung bakit ko nga ba binenta yung STI. Because it's actually a wonderful story. And it actually involves God and it involves my testimony. So, let's get into it. Okay. So as you join me under the hood, the story actually starts right here, pero in the engine bay of the STI. Pero here's the thing. Right? Alam yun lahat na I'm a mechanic, right? And my most popular video is about a mechanic, a day in the life in a mechanic here in Canada. So I had this idea with the STI that I was gonna turn it into an investment. So I told myself that I was gonna get a stage 3 plus kit into the STI. But I told myself na gagawin ko siyang investment. So I was gonna buy all of those parts for the STI and install it para gawing content. Pero there was one big issue with that investment is that I do not have a lot of money na pwedeng i-liquidate ng ganun lang kaagad-agad. So, kung hindi nyo alam, car parts are very, very expensive. So, the whole parts that I just listed to you guys just now will cost me around $7,000 to $8,000 and that's including the tune. Pero not to worry mga ka-super kasi merong solusyon dito sa problema na to which is financing. I could finance those parts and I could potentially finance the dyno tune that I would need. And I will get to that in a sec because it'll actually get a little bit deeper than that. So I applied for that financing na ino-offer ng shop na yun who will supply the parts. Na-approve naman ako for around $7,500 which will definitely cover the cost of the parts. Kasi inisip ko naman, you know, the labor will be me because I need to make content anyway, so I need to put the parts in myself so I don't need to pay for labor. Pero ang isang problema lang mga ka-super is that I cannot dyno tune my car myself. I need to pay someone to do it for me. Oh yeah. So ang solution ko doon is since hindi ko naman gagastusin yung pera na yun for labor, pwede ko sigurong kausapin yung shop na magbibilan ko ng parts and then I can just bring it back to them when the parts is installed and sila na lang yung mag-dyno and then isama nila sa financing. So yun, decidido na ako to buy the parts and I was very, very excited for the project that was laying ahead. Pero here's where God interrupts my plan. So here's what happened. So tapos na lahat, naka-apply na ako for the loan, everything was just set in motion. Talagang decidido na ako and I know that God knows that decidido na ako sa desisyon to turn this into an investment to make content out of my Subaru. Pero God interrupts me. I was literally on my phone looking up the number again to call the shop to confirm na pwede kong gawin yon, na ibabalik ko na lang sa kanila yung basta yung pinlano ko. And I was looking up their phone numbers sa cellphone ko and kid you not, I was getting an incoming call from somebody else. Now this phone call will inevitably change everything and I knew it was from God because He knows na deep down talagang decidido na ako na pag pumayag sila, pipirma na ako at that day, that same day I will stop by, order all the parts, everything will be set in motion. But God interrupted my plan by giving me a phone call. And this phone call turns out to be Subaru Calgary. Now, this Subaru Calgary, sabi nila sa akin casually, you know, they're doing inventory. And if I was interested enough, I could take the car to them and they could do a quick appraisal for it and see how much the car is worth. And me being, okay, well, I wouldn't be looking for an investment like this kung hindi naman ako naglo-look forward to like making, to get my stuff ahead, make my stuff financially stable and financially free. So I told myself, you know what, this opportunity came and let's do it. It's not like I'm gonna sign the papers right away, or I'm gonna give them the keys right away. So you know what, I'm gonna put my plan on pause because I think God is trying to tell me to just listen to Him first and trust Him, and I did. So yun nga mga ka-super, so the plan is set in motion. So ang kulang na lang is me dropping off the car to get an appraisal for it and everything, and to get a quote and everything para sa kotse. And the day, I kid you not, the day before the appraisal day, here's what happened, okay? So I walk out my door sa bahay, and typically kasi yung bahay ko, guys, is like yung building ko, you get out and you can typically see, and especially at this day, you can see where my car is. You know what I mean? And dito ko pinarada yung STI. Pinarada yung STI dito sa spot na to, right here. And my building is right there. If you can see the stairs right there, doon ako nakatira, okay? So paglabas mo ng bahay, makikita mo na dapat yung STI because it's in your field of vision. And here's the thing, merong roof rack yung STI. If you remember that vlog, I put a roof rack on it and my STI was white. So paglabas ko ng pintuan, ang nakaparada dito didn't have a roof rack on it and it was black. I was like, where is my car? Okay? So I was running around. So I was running around aimlessly looking for my car. And I was like, that's it. It's gone, bro. Like, how will I ever find my car? You know what I mean? Kasi I was literally searching throughout this block para sa kotse ko, and I was just losing my mind. But this is what I said, and this is the craziest thing na I feel like this is really, really important to say, na what I prayed to God was, hindi ako nagalit. Well, I was kind of upset, sort of mad, pero it's not to the point na hindi ako nagdasal ng galit kay God. Etong sinabi ko kay God, God, hindi ko man lang natupad yung inuutos mo sa akin. I didn't even get the chance to obey what you asked me to do. You know what I mean? Like, sinabi ko sa kanya yun. Like, in the middle of the street while looking for my car, I was like, God, hindi ko man lang nagawa na nakaw na yung kotse ko na wala na. I couldn't even do what you wanted me to do. And this opportunity slipped out of my hands and that was out of my control. And I'm sorry. Nagsorry ako kay God na hindi ko siya na-obey. And then as I was walking, dito, at the end of the block, right? At the end of the block, I was clicking the alarm, right? And all of a sudden, I hear something. Literal, like, sana na video ko to, pero I hear something, mga kaibigan. Like, I swear on my life, this is what happened, okay? I hear the alarm going off, and I just ran to where that alarm, it could be a random person na nakahit niya lang yung button and everything. I see my car parked right there. Now, pinindot ko yung crossroad without even looking left or right. I disobeyed everything that my mom taught me how to cross the road just to get to my car. And my car was literally parked right in this spot, right here. Okay? Right there. Like, I cannot explain to you guys. I will never park here for 2 reasons. Okay? Number one reason, I came home from the gym that night at 12 a.m. So there's no reason for me to park right here because literally the street where my car is registered to park for free for is empty. I can literally park anywhere and I chose that spot. And the second reason is itong spot na to, you have to pay for. I know that I'm not hungover. Hindi rin ako shit faced because I just came home from the gym. Talagang kung baga laser focus ka pa kasi may adrenaline ka pa from the gym. So I remember where I park. I always remember where I park. Tsaka dream car mo yun eh. Sino pa naman di kung baga at this point ngayon na naiisip ko, like, what if my prayer would have been different? I prayed the angry prayer na I prayed, Lord, bakit ganito? Bakit ginawa mo sa akin to? Bakit nanakaw kotse ko? What if I prayed that prayer instead of saying sorry to God na hindi ko man siya na-obey? I think about it till this day. What could have happened? Na siguro, hindi ko na siguro talaga nahanap yung kotse. I still wonder about that kung ano yung mangyayari, what could have happened. Pero like Kanye West said, I guess we'll never know. So I guess that just leaves one question kung saan ko nakuha tong kotse na to. This wonderful piece of machinery. You know, it's for my mom. It's for my mom. You know what I'm saying? Now, the perfect timing is talaga, like my mom told me na she was hearing some noises dito sa kotse na to and everything. And I told her, you know what? Let me fly there. Let me take your car and take it with me here and let me fix it. Kasi mekaniko tayo eh. Mekaniko strong. Pero yun ang ginawa ko. So I brought it to Calgary, fixed it up, the front end suspension and everything, got it aligned, got new tires for it and everything. You know, and I told her, you know, since I have it here for now, can I just use it till I just see what God has planned for my life? This is how I know God was trying to tell me this is what I needed to do. You needed to sell that car, Bry, because where I'm taking you, you need to shut off that chapter of your life because there's something new coming. And here's the thing too, people ask me, don't they not, but di ba hindi na sila gumagawa ng STI, so you cannot have another STI anymore because wala na, it stopped, discontinued na ang STI. The last versions or the last iterations of the STIs is gone. Pero ito, sagot ko sa kanila, this is the confidence that the Holy Spirit gave me. Okay? Makinig kayong lahat. Oo, wala nang STI. Pero guess what? They still make Porsches. They still make BMWs. They still make Lamborghinis. They still make Ferraris. Pero my point there is this. When God closes a chapter in your life, God is about to open a new one. Siguro yung dating ako would be scared, would be anxious, would be worried. Pero God has done it to me before. If you guys haven't not been watching my vlogs before, this is the 3 vlogs, right? Na I walked, literally walked. No car, no nothing. I obeyed God when He told me to do this. And He got me the STI. Now He's making me do the same thing. It's like history is repeating itself. Nasabi niya, trust me with this word, and I will take you somewhere you've never been. So now, imbes na I'm worried na, Lord, this is what I'm driving now? Lord, this is my life now? Nah, the Spirit of God, the confidence that God gives me is this. Lord, ano na ang next? What's next? Right? Ano na ang next? Like an endless amount of opportunities that God just opened, I feel like. And I'm just ready to sink it in. And wherever God is taking me, I'm very, very excited. Ito rin ang craziest thing, mga ka-super, is that God literally gave me a choice dito sa appraisal na yon sa Subaru and yung opportunity na binigay niya sa akin because lagi ko rin sinasabi sa sarili ko na I could have finished the STI payments. Meron na lang siyang 2 years para sa term and it's all paid for. And I've done it for 3 years and I could do it for 2 more years and it's paid for. Yun ang choice na parang bibigay sa'yo ni God. Kasi nga, dito ko rin na-realize na God really does give you a choice. It's the biggest gift or the greatest gift that He can give you is choice. Yun ang choice, di ba? Mahirap yung choice na yun. Kasi iniisip mo, kaya ko naman afford, Lord, bakit di ko pwedeng ma-achieve yung dreams niya? Pero sinasabi niya sa akin, would you really jeopardize 2 more years? You would wait 2 more years. You're gonna delay my plans for you 2 more years? Or you wanna listen to me now and I'll take you there sooner? Or kung ano talaga yung timeline ko para sa'yo. We can do it either way. Kasi madadala pa rin naman kita doon in one way, shape, or the other. Pero kung di mo gagawin to, i-delay mo lang for 2 years. Ganun naman talaga lagi si God, guys. Is God will always give you a choice because making a choice and choosing Him requires faith. Kasi kung hindi ka niya bibigyan ng choice, di ba parang faith will not be required anymore. Right? You wouldn't trust Him with anything because alam mo yun, parang bibigyan ka na ng choice eh. Pagkakatiwala mo ba ako o hindi? And sabi ko sa sarili ko, you know what? Baka, I don't know how long it would take para bigyan ulit ako ni God ng ganitong klaseng opportunity to get closer to my dreams and to get ahead in life, right? And hindi ko na kailan kung kailan pa niya ako bibigyan ulit ng ganitong opportunity. So sabi ko, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Sabi ko, that's when I made the decision to sell the car. Anyways, mga kasubad, dito nagkatapos ang vlog natin. Maraming salamat sa panonood. And if you guys wondering kung nasa na STI, hopefully this answered it. And kung naghahanap ka talaga ng sign if, you know, you wanted to obey God or if God is ever trying to communicate with you, you know, watch this video or send this video to that person who needs to watch this video the most and na para makakatulong talaga sa kanila. You know what I'm saying? So, dito na nakatapos ang vlog natin, guys. I hope you like this video. If you did, please drop a like down below. It really helps me out a lot. You know, I hope you guys have a blessed day and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you. Super!